Alright, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Strictly Nintendo, where I wanted to give you a little bit of an update, talk about some things, and then also discuss you know, the suggestion that many of you made on the last video. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet, and, focus on the positive, because that's what I like to do. But yeah, I can only record 10 minutes on my new 3DS, so 10-minute videos on my new 3DS, so I'm going to try and make this as straightforward and quick as possible. Right now, as far as what's going on, I'm in limbo. Most of the demo is done. I still got a lot to do, but I'm at this point, I'm waiting on phone calls, insurance checks, all that stuff. Then I got to get a construction permit. And then start the rebuild. From there, I have to see what the market's doing and figure out if I'm going to move back into the house or if I'm going to try and sell it and get a new place. So at this point in time, it's just time and money, and that's nothing I can do. Go to work and wait for phone calls, wait for checks, and go from there. But things are moving relatively well. It's been a very tiring and long 2 weeks. But it just is what it is, kind of thing. On a positive note, moving on a positive note, my Wii U survived. And I'm very, very happy about that. I got to play some Splatoon the past 2 days, a little bit of Super Mario Maker, and Splinter Cell Blacklist. Part of the issue is like the official measurement of water in livable space, not counting my crawl space, but actual livable space, was 30 inches. Thankfully, my Wii U and my Wii and my DSi XL and new 3DS were all above that line. The issue was that the power supplies were not, and it wasn't just water. It was mud and dirt and things like that got into the house. So I don't know if the power supplies are good. I have to clean them off with distilled water. I have to open them up, clean them out. I have to dry them out in rice or with packets of powdered milk or something of that nature. Then once it's completely dry, I have to go through it with like non-ox or some type of electrical cleaner and see if they're salvageable. But what I did was I just went ahead and 2-dayed a Wii U power supply and gamepad power supply from Nintendo Store online. Got those in Friday, hooked up the Wii U, and it works, and I'm so happy. Now I just got to get a replacement power supply for my external hard drive so that I can access like all my downloadable games and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I'm gaming again, so I hope to see y'all in some Splatoon or something like that, or play some of your Super Mario Maker courses. Feel free to DM me on Twitter or message me on Miiverse. Strictly is my ID name, or my so yeah, hit me up on on Miiverse or Twitter, or even in the comments below. Feel free to share your courses. But I'm very happy about that. Happy to be back in gaming. Like I said, it's been very long and tiring several weeks here. So it's good to get some gaming in. But unfortunately, because of the situation, I just don't know. It probably won't even be until this time next year before I know exactly what I lost, what was salvageable and what wasn't, because of the dirt. Not just the water. I know that I lost pretty much all my guitars. And unfortunately, like guitars, drums, amps, recording equipment, video equipment, all that stuff, it's not being covered by insurance. There's some very convoluted things about how flood insurance works now, because it's not attached to your homeowner's insurance anymore, and it's very convoluted, and it's extremely expensive and does very little for you. Basically, my structure is the only thing that's being covered. So basically, I mean, if I can't salvage it, I lost it. And like I said, I don't know. I won't know until probably a year from now before I know exactly what I lost. And that's the issue, because all my audio gear, all my music gear, all my video equipment wasn't just luxury, it's tied to my job. And, this hurts my coworkers. And this is leading into what some of y'all had suggested or asked about in the previous video, and that's GoFundMe. I really did not want to do one of these. I actually set one up. I ended up setting one up when I realized that none of this is covered, and I don't know, I can't pay. I can't buy this gear. I can't afford it. I have to repair my house, and then after that I got to try and either see if I can stay in it or if I can sell it for enough where after closing costs and taxes I can get into a new place, and then from there I got to buy washer and dryer, I've got to buy a bed, clothes, dresser, couch, all that stuff, and I will not have the money to buy new equipment. And I didn't want to do a GoFundMe page, but now I unfortunately don't have any other options. That's just the reality of it. I set it up last Wednesday, and I still kind of put off because I really didn't want to do one. I'm the type of person that I like giving to charity. I love charity, and I support it, and I like giving to it, but I don't like receiving it. Call it stupid pride, but I realize that it's time to put that to the side and ask for help. So there's a link in the description below. Any amount is so greatly appreciated. Sharing it, whatever we can raise. I know I know the goal is high, but honestly, if we reached the goal, it still wouldn't even cover a quarter of what I lost. But here's the deal. No matter how much we get, no matter how much is raised, whether it meets the goal, doesn't meet the goal, or exceeds the goal, whatever we get, and obviously I have to pay taxes on it, but whatever we get after that, whatever's raised, all of it will be dedicated and used specifically for audio video gear. Get a new camera, tripod, green screen, lighting, mic preamp, all that stuff. Build a new computer, however much we get, whatever I can build it to. And I will, once I get either back into my house or into a new place and I have the new video room set up, I'll do a tour because I want y'all to, honesty's important to me, and I want y'all to know that I'm staying true to my word. Whatever we raise will go specifically to rebuilding my video studio, and then once that's rebuilt, anything that might be left over will go to audio equipment so that I can get back up and running with my job and take that burden off them, and then get this channel back up as quickly as possible. So that's what the GoFundMe is for. I'm not going to use it for anything else other than audio and video equipment to take this burden of this situation off my job and then bring this channel back up and running. So anything raised goes specifically to that, and I will do a room tour and show you what I got, so that that's exactly what I spent it on, and that I'm not using it for frivolous things or anything like that. Other thing I want to talk about is, if y'all don't mind, I know that the video and audio quality isn't the greatest here, but I'd like to stay in touch with all of you, and there's plenty of great games coming out. I have Xenoblade Chronicles X Special Edition on pre-order and all that stuff, so I'd like to use my new 3DS and every once in a while just do a quick vlog, just to stay in touch. So let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you all as soon as possible. Until then, I hope everything's going well in your life, and please do take care.